Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Frozen Synapse 2, where at this point I think we're just kind of waiting for the plot to resolve. I feel like we are strong, we're spread out over the city in a way that should make us like pretty broadly effective. It's just a matter of waiting for the NPCs to decide that we get to move on. Yeah, sure, activate the relic, store the bond, people are growing, everybody's everywhere, yeah, okay. Press the go forward button. Okay, cool. We handled that task. Now we should bounce. The morgue goes back to... Wait, we kind of have teams everywhere, don't we? I feel like I forgot... I think there was some place that I was going to get another team for, and then I was like, oh no, the morgue will handle it when they're done with the thing. I don't know, just come back here. That'll be fine. Because we don't really have a team here. Wait, who did I give that order to? Nope, that's the wrong team whose name starts with the. It is a little, like, completely ridiculous that this happens. Like, show me the letters. Even if the whole thing doesn't fit on the screen, show me the letters up to the point where it stops fitting. You know, or, you know, just, like, insert the line break and actually have all the words visible. Alright, so now we have a team central, we have teams everywhere, and hey, look at that, it's Sonata. Well, good news is, one of our strike teams is right on top of it. It looks like this is maybe not a plot mission. It had no associated call. Like, we're still getting normal incursions, too. What's up? Hey, I've talked to Medem, but I thought I'd give you a shout as well. We've certainly had our run-ins in the past, haven't we? No, I honestly forgot that you were even in the city for most of the game. Well, my construct is still running various shape services over here while I take a bit of a vacation. Wait, is this guy... was he in the first game, maybe? I wonder if that's... I don't know. Whatever. Looks like the comnets are starting to turn. There are huge pro- and anti-Sonata contingents building. Some of our more influential significants haven't picked a side yet. Pro-Sonata is seen as the iconoclastic choice. You've got a lot more support from younger DHBD-12 demographics there. The anti-Sonata contingent generally believe that the Council should be doing more, but there's nothing new there. You're gonna live or die by how this is interpreted out there in the reactive community. You can have the best intentions in the world, but unless your story is connecting, you've got no hope. My advice is to frame all this as an attack on their hard work. We've seen content around effort, achievement, and hustle performing extremely well across the entire spectrum. Perhaps you could document your process more. There's nothing which plays better than an insight into the struggle. We literally just sit in buildings until bad stuff happens and then we go there and show up after the fact. I don't think we need to tell people that. Listen, at this point, I don't need a whole lot more flavor text. What I need is for the plot to start moving. Alright, let's get in here and splatter some VAT forms real quick. So, one thing that I was thinking about a little bit over the weekend, it occurred to me, is that the target coloring on our display here is handled by Balakwa, and thus basically Medem, right? I'm not sure how I feel about that. I was thinking about that, and I'm like, man, I don't trust these guys. I don't trust these guys at all. Like, I basically just kill anybody that they color red. But given how little I trust or like Medem and his motives, and his understanding of his motives most of all, I'm starting to feel like this is a bad idea. Alright. We gotta get the yellow pistol unit to an exit grid. Sorry, which... Start some data, you'll need to get them to any of the gray exit zones. I don't have a pistol unit. There's supposedly... Okay, there's a militia guy all the way... Oh no! Huh. That's our extremely hidden pistol. So... Okay. This mission seems to have generated incorrectly, because I'm wondering if maybe in this game's maps, 00 is the bottom right corner. It seems like this guy may have been generated at the origin instead of where he was supposed to be generated. Exit mission. Okay. I did it. It's like, everybody get inside and hide for a second? You don't really have to do anything. Yeah, they don't have any range or anything here, so we'll just point in this general direction. The units coming from this side will not have line of sight on us at any time. Hey, this is the building where the very first mission happened in, isn't it? Oh no, it's similar. It's not exactly the same. I think the bathroom area in that building was set up a little bit differently. Okay, so now we just long turn it, and this is the end of the thing, right? Because the pistol guy is going to make it to the exit grid very, very easily. That's some good shooting. They're killing civilians left and right, as they do, you know. Okay, I'm victorious. I'm sure they'll provide some valuable data or something. Who knows? Who knows? Let's not kid ourselves. This was busy work. Madeline, yes, I'm very good at my job. Please, give me money. By the way, this is an extremely effective way to negotiate with your boss for a raise, or just a good thing to say to your boss all the time. You want to get an idea into somebody's head, repetition is key. So we now have a ton of money. The thing is, we kind of can't improve our squads by too much anymore. The fact that there's such a small unit limit on squads means that, like, once you have 6 good units, there's no way to improve them beyond that. So we kind of don't have a lot of, like, money doesn't have a lot of value anymore. I guess I can, sorry, not this, services. There's some services we could still buy, like, sure, promote my interests with the other organizations. We get some silencers. And then we're pretty close to out then, right? Yeah. I don't know, the silencers might matter. We've had a couple of missions where there were patrolling guards that might have been a little bit easier if they could have just kept patrolling for a while longer. And frankly, we're already relatively friendly with everybody, so that lobbying service really only serves to, hopefully, help improve our standing with guests so they will stop attacking me. Not because I'm afraid of them doing any meaningful damage, but mostly because I find their attacks annoying and time-consuming. Alright, we have a call from Malcolm Swain. It's been brought to my attention that guests are deploying a shape virus here in New Cortica. As you might well imagine, we don't approve of this sort of thing here. I don't really have any interest in getting into any nonsense with guests at this time. Yeah, sure, decrease funding, whatever. Plot. Show me the plot missions. Yes, I know. They just... Everybody's gonna regenerate. You don't have to tell me about it. Let's keep the VATs rolling. Is that how the... That's probably not how the VATs work. We probably don't just roll them around. Diamond Brothers are taking over new territory. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Something meaty. We've detected a Sonata incursion at this hospital, and it has actual text before it, so this is a real story mission. Breitling moved Olsen to this facility several days ago. Sonata could be attempting to recapture him. I don't know why. All he has in his head is metal lyrics. Get a squad over there, prep for close-range combat. Listen, buddy, I don't prep for anything. We're just gonna send in the standard guys that we have. Oh, the strike team's all... Okay, everything's all mixed up here. Well, I mean, they're kind of prepped for close-range combat. I'll be honest with you. I didn't remember that I had transferred so many guys off of the normal strike team while I was building stuff up, so we do still have some money to spend. What's going to be the best way to do this? We could have the strike team go to HQ, pick up some of the elements of the base defense squad. Yeah, I like that. Because this being a story mission, I don't think that we are going to see interference from the other factions. And then once we've picked up dudes from HQ, then we can just head right over there. It's hardly any extra time at all. Okay, so definitely want to grab our assault rifle. Definitely mini. I mean, They said prep for close range combat. The sniper's probably not going to be super useful. I'm going to bring the pistol unit, even though pistol units are pretty bad in general. Man, is that a bad idea? We already have a shotgun. Yeah, I probably don't need a pistol in addition to a shotgun. Even though they said close range combat, there's probably going to be some kind of sightline for a sniper, and it's hard to imagine that I need a pistol unit, right? Even just saying it out loud, it sounds crazy. Alright, let's do the thing. So, okay, we do still have some units to buy. I gotta make sure. What I want is for each of our 5 buildings to have at least one team of 6 guys in it. Alright, I can't detect Olsen here, but there's a strong Sonata presence around a relic somewhere in this building. We may have just missed it. Let's make the best of this. Recover the relic and move on. If you can find it and extract your units, there's no need to take out all the Sonata forces. For some reason, we're on a timer. Be advised, it looks like Sonata has hacked the lockdown system. You may get some nasty surprises, so I'd strongly advise keeping doors covered as you move through the building. Okay, well, we can try. So... see, we gotta get rid of these 2 rifles quickly. I'm not that concerned about the shotgunners, because shotgunners have a hard time beating miniguns and flamethrowers. And honestly, even just rifles. And they are completely unaware. Like, shockingly so. Our own shotgunner, I guess, just stays close to the building. Aha! What if I did this? Is this suicide? I don't know. Maybe. Okay, so that's under control. You two probably just want to be close to the building. I don't really know what else to do with you. And honestly, the riot shield may not be useful at all on this mission. That's entirely possible. I'm going to put him right here so that the flamethrower can hide behind him in case stuff with this rifle unit doesn't quite work the way I'd like it to. But I think this is probably an okay start.
System primed.
We might not get kills on the units over here, but I'm fairly confident they won't kill us either.
Hostile, hostile, neutralized.
Never mind, Sniper's doing some fine work. 2 shots in 5 seconds. That must be a record. Get in the zone. I just want you to be as close to the wall as possible. Okay, so once that's done, we're going to have these open up. So I'm going to want to... I want to have this guy come through here. Again, just like as close to the wall as possible. There is a door over here. We don't really have good protection for that one. Where do I want the sniper to go? I probably want the sniper to be able to see in through these windows or something. So... we're going to actually delete this order. I'm going to have you delete that and just come over here. We're going to have to give people some time to move around. I'm wondering about the flamethrower maybe moving down to here to guard the door. Alright, shield guy, you're certainly... Like, there are situations where this guy's really useful. It's just hard to know when you'll need him ahead of time, you know? I guess go with the flamethrower. Sometimes being able to guard the flamethrower from one side, like these guys who have to stand and commit to a shoot order, being able to guard them from the sides that they don't get killed by stuff they can't react to, does seem valuable. Okay, yeah, I guess. Let's just have them move into position real fast here. 222 seconds remain. Alright. We are ready to make some moves. Probably... I'm on you. Man, I definitely had that node in the box very close to the wall a minute ago. Let's try and make sure that I actually covered the doorway. I probably want this guy to wait a little bit. I don't really want him to open the doors. Well, you know, this is probably... These doors open... These controls don't all open all the doors, right? They open separate bits of door. I assume. Nope, it looks like everything opens... They all open everything. Well, I think that's fine. The shotgunner might not be exactly in position, but we have the doorway covered anyway. Yeah, let's hit it and see what transpires. We immediately fill a bunch of the doorways with death, and the only other doorway is watched. Okay. Nobody runs screaming into anything immediately. This is... Yes, we're going to have to keep opening the doors slowly. They have counter minigunned. That's clever. It's a good move. So we saw a pistol over here. Okay. I'm just going to keep that closed. Here, it looks like we could probably step in. But it's hard to know what the rules for these doors are. They don't open when the NPCs walk through them. So, I'm not 100% clear. Also, when we hit this, let me make sure, but I think it's going to make these open as well. And they'll be half cover. It's hard to tell. It doesn't show the doors that open either. Well, we definitely have to approach here. So I'm going to have this guy come through here. Watch that doorway. Where am I going to put the rifle? Because if stepping into the box here does indeed open those up, then we are in some trouble. Like, there's no place here that's actually safe. They could have people watching behind these and immediately threaten my life. So maybe the move is just this? Like, watch through those. We already know that we're going to have a sniper line of sight through the window here. Probably when that opens. We need to keep this closed. And, like, I can't have this guy here shooting across when this opens up because he'll be vulnerable from this room. He needs to be in this corner, all the way in the corner. Back covered by a riot shield. That'll keep him safe. You're doing, yeah, everybody's doing important work here. Nobody's actually opening anything. We're just getting in position.
System primed.
And we definitely can't long turn because of this situation and everything. Alright, looks like we need to do one more turn probably. I'm trying to make sure that there is death on the outside of the wall, but just the thinnest possible amount so that we get as much internal fire as possible here to try to prevent that guy, the other minigunner, from lining up an angle on me. And we'll see whether that works or not. I guess, actually, I could back up. Now that I know that this isn't actually going to become open until I pop one of these, I could back up and buy myself a little bit more security. The closer you are to the doorway, the easier it is to shoot you from inside, right? No, I think we're probably fine.
System primed.
So I'm trying to keep these doors covered because it seems like enemies can just pass through them at will.
Neutralized.
Oh, I neutralized. Ah, yep, somebody passed through one of them at will. Alright, I think this is the turn where we open some things up. Alright, so I guess I was trying to think about like how I wanted to time things out here, but I guess the answer is I don't really need to time anything out. He's the only one stepping on a panel. The shotgunner getting closer over here is it's probably a good idea, because otherwise he's going to get shot from inside that room. Ah, that does not open that, apparently. You know what, I suppose this is dangerous because these two doorways can see into those two corners. But like, we don't really have a lot of options here. We have to get them open.
System primed.
Alright. We have some positional advantages here. It's just
Hostile.
Alright.
Neutralized.
Good luck. That's good. This is just a guy trying to shoot me through the wall without really considering how walls work. This is actually not open until we step on that, which is great for us. So I think I want to advance down the hall. I want to not open that door. I want to maybe make it to here so that I can duck in this room in case things happen. The sniper, despite having a good shot right now, is actually not well suited to compete in this space here. It's a shame the way the internal walls are set up. In order to be relevant at all, the sniper really needs to like get inside or be back here. Yeah, it's not great. Okay, well, we know we can safely do this. Nobody can... They don't have any grenade launchers or anything. Like, that's a perfectly sound hold. I really think the moment we stop firing with this guy, they're going to kill him. Like, there's a part of me that really wants to just walk out into the door frame and fire, but if I stop shooting for a moment, we lose our seal. They could potentially shoot me instead. You know, it's not great. All right, you need to get over here and just, like, be ready. Actually, the shotgunner should keep it a little shorter than that. Just in case the pistol doesn't move, I don't want to be in a position where he just runs up and shoots me in the back of the head immediately. And a riot shield guy. Honestly, maybe the riot shield runs in with these guys. The flamethrower is going to have his own stuff under control. I don't really know what I want to do with him yet, but I do know this is not a useful position anymore. If it ever was.
System primed.
Alright, let's keep moving. You know, it's striking me that I didn't actually test movement from the minigunner and stuff.
Hostile neutralized.
Okay, looks like they're pretty aggressively charging here. Wait, where'd that rifle go? This guy.
Hostile neutralized.
Okay.
Hostile neutralized.
Boy, it's just drawing nodes all over the place. Head off any surprises here. I don't really have a role for this guy yet, but at some point we're going to have to use our shotgun and approach into this room, and when that happens, I probably am going to want the shield available. My guess. It looks like I could just hold this angle down forever and these guys will never move, which is probably beneficial to me. And the sniper really, really needs to be somewhere else. Honestly, it needs to be like over here. But I'm not sure that I can make that happen, given the move speed of these snipers. I think I'm going to try to just bring him around in here. That's probably several turns worth of movement.
System primed.
Alright, let's see how good they are at predicting my move down the hallway with the rifle unit.
Hostile.
Well, okay, they're clearly having some predictive issues.
Neutralized.
Excuse me? Hold on, what is happening here?
Hostile. Hostile. Neutralized. Hostile. Neutralized.
Okay, that guy is dead. Alright, this looks like it's under control. So the flamethrower has completely killed all of the units that were in this hallway area. They probably should not have just run into that. I'm thinking maybe what I want with the flamethrower now is to have him stand back here. We can pop this little room next, once we deal with these two. And then just have the flamethrower spray through one of these windows. Not guaranteed to be safe, unfortunately. Alright, hoping I can do this without getting killed. Flamethrower guy might actually just hang out back here. If we can get rid of that minigunner, then we're in really good shape, actually. Oh, you know what? No. Shotgunner needs to be ready for the rifleman to emerge from one of these two doors, right? We're watching this side with our own rifle. Yeah, I think this should be pretty safe.
Primed.
That rifle guy is going to emerge from one of those doors, though. Going to pop out, and if I am not in position to expect it,
Neutralized.
could be real bad.
Hostile.
Okay.
Neutralized.
Guy's down, sniper's still moving in. But I think we can go for this. So I'm going to have... Actually, let's take a second here. This guy come in here. Actually, what we could do is have this guy handle this part. Just need to be just deep enough for the bullets to go all the way back to the wall. And I don't really want to be any deeper than that. Yeah, that's pretty good. So you don't want to do this. Maybe I move the rifle back around over here. Like, hold on. This guy can just take up one of these positions. The flamethrower can stand like here and be ready to spray in like that, although I guess he has to be a little bit closer to the thing here to have the effect I want him to have. And it's not foolproof, but it should be pretty good. What is the role of the normal rifle in this situation? Probably also to just come back out here. I guess we're on a timer. I can't be doing this move forever, but and I guess we're gonna do a long turn move here to set everybody up. You don't need to fire. But this guy should fire.
System primed.
Because we do not have this door protected against suddenly emerging riflemen now. Okay. We still have a long, long time. Alright. It is time to go. Trying to give them as much coverage as possible. Everybody else is aiming. The lockdown zone's disappeared, but I'm pretty sure there was one right in front of me. And you, honestly, I have no idea. I don't know what to do with you. Just look that way.
System primed.
Yeah, is it bad that the lockdown zones seem to have disappeared? I'm hoping that they will still be there and functional.
Hostile.
Yeah, okay, it looks like it.
Neutralized.
Okay. We were actually doing damage in here. Oh, I should turn off long turns. Okay. That was pretty straightforward. I may be over-preparing for these breaches. So I wonder, when we open up this, when I step here, what exactly is going to open? I guess actually we can probably tell during planning, right? Because the boxes will turn green. Okay, we'll open all of the entrances remaining, so that's interesting. What is going to be the best way to do this? Actually, we could probably cover that door with the sniper, right? That's good sniping range. The shotgunner can do something else. Actually, he probably does pretty much that, except he covers this door instead. We can have the minigun in position to fire through here. Oh, not really. Maybe the better play is this is where the normal rifle goes. We just hope, basically. So the minigunner can be like hereabouts. Bullets all the way to the wall. And the flamethrower... We've got all the actual doors covered. I guess I could post somebody outside, but I don't know who is well suited to firing in through the window here, really. Trying to make it so that the minigun unit can't get immediately killed by people inside that door. Do something like this just to like try to blood fire into the interior of the room there. Minigunner, I want to cancel your attack as well. Everybody just get into these positions. I think we're just about clear here. It feels to me like they're going to have a hard time getting out of this one. Alright, 151 seconds left. Should be plenty of time. So why don't you do this? I want to make sure that we're not blocking this any more than we have to be. The person who is in the gravest danger here is definitely the normal rifle unit. I'm relying on his general skill and acuity to carry us through. Hey, dude, come on. The waypointing in this game is driving me absolutely crazy. Alright, as usual, open the door and immediately just discharge all weapons directly into the doorway.
System primed. System primed.
Good call, warning in the dialogue box. Alright, show me something cool.
Hostile. Hostile.
Okay, well that was easy enough.
Victorious.
Really, not as dangerous, these last couple of areas, as I was thinking they might have been. Well, we certainly didn't find Olsen. Got ourselves yet another relic. Could you give us any insight as to why Sonata is still interested in Olsen? Breitling concluded that the connection had largely been severed, but she seems to be engaging again. Does seem odd. Sonata has a powerful desire to bridge the shape and the real. It's a significant element of her project. She wants to occupy those spaces simultaneously. I believe she was trying to develop Olsen as her primary means of real-world communication, prior to your interruption. In any case, if you have the capability to track his movements, then that may prove illuminating. Yeah, I'm working on it. It's not like I have anything better to do. Okay, well, keep working on it. What's up, Malcolm? Yeah, good. Enlightening. So we do still need to buy a couple of units. I'm going to send the strike team back to here. And then we'll just buy units directly into the base defense squad. I think the morgue could use a couple of guys as well. So yeah, we have stuff to spend money on still. We could, and probably should, try to pull a lucrative contract. We have a lot of bodies available at the moment. So set up a checkpoint, attack faction in building. I don't think I want to do that. Okay. A 6-hour corporate office observation. I can do that. I accept. And you know, we will send the, well, I was gonna just send the strike team straight from the thing, but I guess they should probably drop off the relic and the bond. We'll send, these guys. Yep, store the relic, activate the relic, store the bond. I probably should have started investing in the other factions a little bit earlier. Okay. Well, the good news is we have a squad in position. Sorry, are these guys actually like... Yes, they are good and ready to go. Alright, I should probably set up deployment in that building before I forget. But it looks to me like this is going to be easy money. I'm sure Guest is going to attack, or Forgiven Geometry or something. There's a Guest building right across this open area. So... if there are items, they should be like back here. There's really not too many doorways. So we've got that under control. I guess he doesn't have to be this exposed from the street. But he could be way back here, tucked very safe. And this guy will just catch people coming through that door. I definitely don't want the grenade launcher in the open like that. Put him back here where it's easy for him to split either way. And the other scoped rifle... is here looking this way? And, like, this is a position from which we can respond to threats over here pretty quickly. It should be very difficult for anybody to breach that. Alright, we have a team on the way to the thing. Yeah. Yeah, we have really good city coverage now. Our project, I think, has largely been a success. Okay. What have we here? I'm assuming that this is just going to be a normal Burning Time Sonata mission. We've been ambushed, and Sonata is impeding satellite coverage. Okay, we can only see VAT forms in people's line of sight. Well, all we see right now is a pair of rifles that are not in anyone's line of sight. I guess maybe these two units, but if that's the case, why were they allowed to set up there? The rules just don't even apply to these dudes. Am I allowed to... Nope, I am not allowed to deploy people in different places. So... that's what we really want to do there. You have to assume there are more Sonata units outside, but we just don't get to see where. Oh man, all these really, really big open sightlines are just terrible for the shotgun. Figure out what to do from in here, I guess. The pistol. Also, just running like this area gives us access to both sides of the map. I don't really know what else to do here.
System primed.
I gotta say, I do not like our setup. They picked a good place for an ambush.
Unit down.
Really? Unit down? Huh. Sorry, what killed me?
Unit down.
I got killed by a normal rocket unit running at full speed. Because the rules actually just literally do not apply the same way that I thought they did. Well... shotgun unit could commit suicide. Probably not the best play. Boy. With our scoped rifle dying immediately. What this guy needs to do is get down here enough to shoot bullets all the way to the wall, I guess? You can run to right here and then, like, how far does the rocket go? Something like that's not bad, but also not great. Maybe we could kill their ability to see through the smoke here. Or kill their ability to see here. And then just plant a pistol unit in the smoke? You might have to wait a moment. Just a moment before running. And then, like, I don't know what will happen from there, but we'll get to issue orders next turn. He can maybe, like, jump somebody. So rocket launcher unit does what? Rocket launcher unit, like, backs up and fires that way? I don't really want to, like, kill our cover in here, but I do want to have a chance of just randomly splattering dudes. I don't know, man. I don't have a good plan here. The good news is, with this being a story mission, we're probably allowed to fail it. With this not being a story mission, we're probably allowed to fail it and just move on, so that may well be what we plan to do. Sorry, I'm not planning to fail, but, you know, if the plan ends with me failing. Oh boy. Okay, stop moving immediately. Interesting. It sure looks like there's smoke between those guys, but okay. I will back up further. Smoke unit, I don't have any idea what to do with you. Pistol guy. Charge these dudes? If they're still there, that would be a cool place. Get them, maybe? Okay, he needs to not move for quite a while. And you know what? Actually, maybe he moves like this. So I really want to take advantage of that short rocket distance. That's not bad. I'm planning to move in there. Smoke Grenadier. Hard to say. Okay, that's about 5 seconds worth of orders. Here's hoping that we get both of those rifles with a lucky rocket shot.
Hostile neutralized. Unit down.
Oh,
Hostile neutralized.
wow. I shot his rocket out of the air. That was cool. Sniper's moving around to this side. Probably want to move forward a little bit more. That might work. I don't know. Hard to say where he is at this point. What I could do that would help. Maybe I'll get him. He probably won't get me. Like, that's pretty good. You're doing your thing. Try to catch him coming in the door, maybe? Could work.
System primed.
Man, I really, really hope I kill this sniper with the minigun.
Hostile neutralized.
Oh, the sniper's in here. The shotgunner's in the smoke. Oh no. Oh, we did get... Oh, wait a second. Did we get both? No, no, no. One of these was already dead. Who is that?
Hostile neutralized.
That was probably one of the rifles, wasn't it?
Hostile neutralized.
Yeah. So I actually think I have killed both of their rifle units. And now it's just a matter of getting a hold of their what do you call it? This guy. And also that sniper. That sniper is somewhere? Oh, right, the sniper. I know where the sniper is. Yeah, you run like this. And then just, like, charge out here. Because I think we're down to just these two. We have a pistol coming in. We try to get this guy out to here. I don't know what my plan is with this. Okay, don't have a shoot order queued. You... I don't even know. Get over here. We'll figure it out. We'll make something happen.
System primed.
I think we might actually be okay here. That airburst rocket thing has turned out to be pretty good.
Hostile neutralized. You are victorious.
Okay. Rocket launcher's earning its stripes. Our good units died relatively quickly there. So, Virgil truly believes that Sonata can make a determination about every person it encounters. Rapid-fire judgment. He seems to think it has the ability to conduct a truly just war, or at least an internally coherent one. I can't imagine the processes it must be running in order to attempt that kind of approach. Its complexity is beyond anything I've studied. So, it's trying to bridge the shape and the real. I'm not sure what form that would take, but it's inconceivable. I wish we could call on some wider resources. Losing Guest's help was difficult for me, but Brianna and Medem were never going to be able to see eye to eye. The Council's terrified of data getting into the wrong hands, but that leaves us stuck in our own circle. Yeah, I share all of, Sherith. I share all of Sherith's concerns. I did eventually... I remember. I kind of remember. Alright, let's go regen all of the weak, bad, reactive bullet units. Don't worry. Airburst Rocket Man will protect us. And once we get home here... Oh, we have quite a bit of money. But I think, again, we're just like kind of in a waiting state here. So let's real quick have a look at the mercenary market. New units keep showing up. Another rocket launcher is available. Another scoped rifle is available. Looks like nothing special though. No new units with like unique traits or anything. Okay, so we have some options for filling out our squads, and I think we're getting somewhere. We're certainly passing more game time per episode. But I think that's going to be it for us for today. I don't think I want to wait and do another full mission this episode. Come back next time. Hopefully, maybe we'll get some kind of idea of what we need to do here, besides pressing the fast forward button. And we'll see you then.